I don't own the rights to this music. I own the rights to this message. Scott Shellenberger needs to be criminally charged in 2023. Everything Scott Shellenberger touched since 2006 is going to be reversed and remanded. I put it in a book. All right? I put it in a book. Baltimore Rewired. Baltimore Rewired, the money behind the machine. I started this in 1986. All right? That's the Supreme Court. That's my store on Falls Road. You see that? 2007. Chief Justice on April 10th, 2007. Under Article 3 of the Constitution. All right? Rules of the court. All right? So now I want to go to the Supreme Court. This is a meritorious case. It's about corruption in the courts and the money behind the war on drugs. That's Izzy Potassi. That's Adrian Jones. That's Anthony Brown. That's the Maryland Black Caucus. That's Ivan Bates. That's Delegate Stephanie Smith. I'm at Starbucks, and I do this every morning. Starbucks and Shorty. A story about Baltimore. That's Peter Francott. That's WEEA Radio, Mark Steiner. That's President Biden. That's Governor Hogan. That's that's Attorney Mosby. And this is me. This is Shorty. I contacted Ben Cardin in 2007. I told him I was making a documentary about the Democratic Party. I told him I was making a documentary, and he got this. So I'm finished with the documentary. Senator Ben Cardin, Kwesi Mfume, Sarbanes, Steny Hoyer. I got y'all all on film. Yeah, everybody, that's anybody in Baltimore. And that's the date. So we don't have no misunderstandings. N62528, State Illinois versus Dwayne Davis, 1986. The war on drugs. Governor Schaefer said follow the money, and I'm following the money. We're going to the Supreme Court with this because I contacted Chief Justice Roberts. All right, and I did it through certified mail. All right, secrets will not block justice, and it ain't gonna be just us. You feel me? It ain't gonna be just us. We're gonna open up Baltimore. That's Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court. All right, that's the Supreme Court, 2007. That's 2007. David Irwin. All right. In regards to your 1986 case, 86CF293, I was found innocent of all charges. That's me, Dwayne G. Davis. I mailed it to myself because I was making a movie about Baltimore. That's Mayor Pugh. That's Mr. Hardin from the Department of Justice. Mail receipt. That's Governor O'Malley. That's Head States Attorney Mosby. That's Rachel Christopher from the Baltimore County Courts, the grand jury. That's Judge Bennett. Judge Bennett. That's Judge Turnbull. That's Greg Bernstein. That's States Attorney Nearham in Lake County, Illinois, Waukegan. That's Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake. That's Scott Shellenberger. That's Scott Shellenberger. The movie's about Scott Shellenberger and white supremacy. Scott Shellenberger, Scott Shellenberger. All right? Scott Shellenberger. Mail receipts. That's Chief Johnson. That's Judge Cox. That's Governor Hogan. And that's the grand jury. Supreme Court for the grand jury. All right? See who that is? County council meetings about Scott Shellenberger. You feel me? Gave you that 2011. Gave y'all this. I'm an honorably discharged veteran. I served my country. In 2023, my country's gonna serve me. See who got that? The Comptroller, Sidnor, Glenn, Leza, State Federal Audit, criminal charges. Criminal charges. You feel me? Criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger. The movie's called I Am Dred Scott, and it's all about Baltimore. That's Brooks. All right? That's Delegate Gabriel Arsenio. That's Vanessa Attenberry. That's Barbara Mikulski. We talking about monopoly, identity theft. Get caught, get cuffed. That's Public Enemy in my toilet. That's my toilet outside the States Attorney's office. And we talking about the corruption that's been going on, and it's been going on long enough. That's Brian Frosh. We're talking about the courts. And in the courts, that's Governor O'Malley, Lieutenant Governor Brown. That's the FBI tapes. And that's my producer, Rob Fix. We talking about Jim Crow, Scott Shellenberger, white supremacy. Marilyn Mosby gonna be a witness or a defendant. It don't matter to me. We talking about mass incarceration. We talking about Scott Shellenberger. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? I am Dred Scott. You go to Senator Antonio Hayes, he got this book, Champion for Justice. Go to David Irwin and get my paperwork. The Court's on Trial. Thurgood Marshall gonna take me there.